Once upon a time, there lived a woman named Maya who believed that being kind meant being available to conversations, to explanations, to other people's opinions. She listened carefully, spoke gently, and tried her best not to hurt anyone. Yet there was one person in her life who bothered her in the most subtle way, never openly cruel, never clearly wrong, but always unsettling. It began with small things: a comment disguised as advice, a question that felt more like judgment, a smile that didn't reach the eyes. Each time it happened, Maya felt a quiet disturbance in her chest. She told herself she was overthinking. She replayed the conversations while washing dishes, while lying awake at night, while staring out of the window during the day. She wondered what she could do differently: speak better, act softer, explain more clearly so that the discomfort would stop. So she tried. She explained her choices. She justified her silence. She adjusted her tone, her words, even her posture. But the more she adjusted, the more tired she became. One evening, after a long and heavy day, Maya found herself watering the plants near her window. The room was quiet, the kind of quiet that makes thoughts louder. As she moved from one pot to another, she noticed something strange. The plants she left alone, those that simply received light and water, stood tall and green. But one plant, the one she kept moving, turning toward the sun, checking constantly, looked weak and droopy. She stopped. Something about that plant felt familiar. Maya realized she had been treating herself the same way, constantly adjusting to someone else's discomfort, constantly repositioning herself to please, constantly questioning her own right to take up space. That night, something settled inside her. The next time the person spoke, offering another unnecessary comment, Maya felt the familiar urge to explain rise within her. Her heart beat faster. Her mind prepared its defense, but she didn't speak. She paused. She breathed. She chose silence, not as surrender, but as self-respect. The moment felt uncomfortable, like walking away without finishing a sentence. But in that silence, Maya felt something she hadn't felt in a long time: relief. Days passed. The person continued to speak as they always had, but something had changed. Their words no longer followed Maya home. They no longer echoed in her thoughts at night. The power they once held quietly dissolved, not because the person changed, but because Maya stopped offering her attention. She learned that some people don't seek connection. They seek control. And some discomfort is not a sign to fix yourself, but a signal to protect yourself. Maya began focusing on her own life again, her work, her mornings, her quiet joys. She laughed more freely. She slept more peacefully. The weight she had been carrying was never meant to be hers. And so, once upon a time, a woman learned that boundaries don't need loud words. Sometimes they are built through calm silence, steady presence, and the courage to choose oneself. And from that moment on, Maya stood where the light was and grew.